Okay, good evening. First of all, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude for giving me your precious time and this opportunity. For this, I sincerely thank you from the core of my heart. Today, we are going to explore a concept of cell division. And by the end of this lesson, the students will be able to know about what is cell division, including its type, what is mitosis, and what is meiosis, and how the cell division helps in our daily life. What is the importance of cell division in our daily life? So by the end of this lesson, the students will be able to know about cell division, types of cell division, specifically mitosis and its phases, and in how many stages and how many phases the mitosis process is complete. So today our topic title is cell division. This is the main topic is cell division, and these are the learning objective that today we are going to cover it. Before going to start the lesson, let me ask some simple questions and some warm-up questions to connect my topic with real life example. I will conduct this session like a real classroom. So warm-up question and the homework question. The first question: can anyone tell me that how do you think you grew from a baby into your current size? Yes. So my students usually say that behind this the cell division process is involved, and the answer is right. So how a small baby become adult? So the main secret and the main magic behind this is cell division. Due to cell division, adult the small baby become adult. So cell division is the property of all the living organism, and during this process, a single cell divide and produce a million and trillions cells. So as a result, due to increasing number of cell, the body mass as well as the body height become increases. The question number two is, what happen when you get a cut on your skin and how does it heal? So my students usually say that due to the cell division, so the answer is right. When you get a cut in a skins, so in affected area, the cell become damaged. In other words, we can say the cell become die. So the neighbor cell in the affected area start division and the new cell formation is occur and new cell replace the old cell or the damaged cell. And within a week, within the few months, the wound become healed. Question number three, that why do living organisms need a new cell? So new cells are very essential and very important for our body. New cell is responsible for the replacement of the old cell. It is responsible for the replacement of the damaged cells. So based on this question, I wanted to move to on my topic, which is cell division. So all these questions are related to our topic, which is cell division. So now let's get started. So what is cell division? In simple word, we can say a cell division is a process in which a single cell is divided and it produce a daughter cell and it produce a daughter cell. So this process refers to cell division. A cell which have the ability of division, this cell is called parental cell. So this is the parental cell. A parental cell is a cell which have the ability of division. And when parental cell divide, as a result, it produce a cell, and these cells are called daughter cell. These cells are called daughter cells. These cells are known as daughter cell. So cell division is the process in which a single cell divide and it produce a daughter cell. So cell division may be mitosis or maybe meiosis. In other words, we can say cell division have following two types. One is mitosis and the second one is meiosis. So in mitosis, a single cell divide and it produce two daughter cell. it produces two daughter cell. So this type of division is called mitosis. This division is called mitosis. And the other type of cell division which is occurred in our body, this type of division is called meiosis. So in meiosis, a single parental cell divide and it produce four daughter cell. It produce four daughter cell. So the type of cell division in which a single parental cell divide and it produce four daughter cell, this type of division is called meiosis. So later on, I will be explain that where the mitosis process is actually occurred and where the meiosis process is actually occurred. By summarizing, we can say cell division is the property of living organism in which a cell divide and it produce a daughter cell. And cell division is very, very important for the growth. It is responsible for the repairing, in other words, we can say for the wound healing, and it is also help in the replacement of the old cell. In the diagram, you can see that this is a single parental cell. The single parental cell divide and it produce a daughter cell. It produce a daughter cell. This is the general view of the mitosis and general view of the meiosis. In mitosis, a single parental cell is divided and it produces two daughter cell. While in case of the meiosis, a single cell divide and result it produce four daughter cell. It produces four daughter cell. The body of the human body is made of round about 75 trillion cells. Round about 75 trillion cells. And there are two types of cells present in our body. One is called somatic cell and the second one is called germ cell. So inside the human body, there are two types of cell is present. One is called somatic cell and the second one is called germ cell. One is called somatic cell and the second one is called germ cell. Somatic cell, and the second one is called germ cell or sex cell. Germ cell or sex cell. Somatic cell means the cell present in our body. I mean the cell present in our skins, the cell present in our small intestine, large intestine, stomach, eyes, hair. All these cells are called somatic cell. So somatic cell is responsible for the growth of the body. While the germ cell, these are also called the sex cells. These are also called the sex cell. For example, in case of the male, these germ cells are called sperms, while in case of the female, this sex cell is called ova, or in other words, we can say eggs. So inside the sperm and inside this ova, the meiosis processes occur. While in case of the somatic cell, mitosis processes occur. So in mitosis, the chromosome number remain constant. For example, in case of the human body, we have 46 number of chromosome. If mitosis processes occur in a cell, so the chromosome number will be same, will be remain constant. For example, if the parental cell have 46 chromosome, if the parental cell have 46 chromosome, so after the mitosis, the daughter cell will be remain 46 chromosome, will be remain 46 chromosome. So in mitosis, the chromosome number remain constant, while in case of the meiosis, the chromosome number reduce. Chromosome number become half. Now let's move on to some past paper question because my teaching approach is exam oriented. And my teaching approach is particularly focused on developing the critical and analytical thinking skills, conceptual clarity, and exam-oriented preparation. So in order to prepare the students for the different external examination, after each topic, I include the past paper question, exam style question, examiner report, as well as the marking scheme. So it helps the students to prepare for the external examinations and the time management skills. And by these past paper questions, we can analyze that how examiner test this topic in external exam. So these are the some past paper question. Question number one, did state the two reason why cell division is important in living organism. In simple word, what is the importance of the cell division? So cell division is important for the growth and repairing. Cell division is helpful for the growth plus repairing, growth and referring. In other words, it is also, we can say, this is responsible for the wound of the healing. So mitosis involved in the growth, and as a result of mitosis, new cell formation is occur, and new cells are responsible for the replacement of the old cells or the damaged cells. Question number two is, what happened to the number of cell during cell division? So it's very clear and it's very simple that during the cell division, the number of cell is increases. And due to the cell division, a baby become adult. For example, in case of the human body is made up from a single cell. And this single cell is called zygote. This single cell is called zygote. So then zygote is entering to the mitotic division, and due to the mitotic division, a single zygote develops to adult body. And adult body round about they have 75 trillion cell. So the main secret behind is that how a baby become adult, how the number of cell increases in our body. So the number of cell is increases due to the cell division. So this is the main property of the living organism. The question number six is related to this is the application of knowledge level question. A student cuts their finger and the wound heal after some days. So name the process responsible for the healing. Simple, this is due to the cell division. So wound is a healing due to the cell division, due to the cell division. And part two is explain how this process is help in healing. So when we get a cut in a skin, for example, this is our skin. Okay, this is our skin. And in this part, we cut, we get a cut. For example, this is in this area, we get a cut. So due to the cut, the affected area, the cells in the affected area become damaged, become dying. So the cell which is present in the neighbor of the affected area, these cells start division. For example, here the cells start division. And due to the neighbor cell division, new cell formation is occurred. And these new cell replace these damaged cell, this the cell which is present in the affected area, and after a week, after a month, the wound become healed. The wound become healed. So when we get a cut in our skins, the neighbor cells present in affected area, these cells start division, and as a result, new cell formation is occurred. And these new cell replace the old cell or the damaged cells. Now let's move on to the mitosis process. And briefly, we discussed that how mitosis process is occurred and how a single cell produce two identical cells in mitosis process. What is the main phases involved in the mitosis? What's the main events occur in each phase? For example, prophase, metaphase, anaphase, telophase. These are the five phases of the mitosis. When a cell passes from these phases, then a cell become able that it divide and it produce a daughter cells. So mitosis is the strife of the cell division in which a single cell divide and produce two identical daughter cell. So what is the meaning of identical daughter cell? Identical daughter cell mean, for example, this is the parental cell, and this parental cell have the 46 chromosome. And after the division, when the daughter cells were produced, so the daughter cells were also have the same number of chromosome 46. So this is called identical. So in this case, the daughter cells are identical with its parent, with respect to its parent, and they have the same number of the chromosome. So generally, we can say mitosis involving the five phases. The first one is interphase. The second one is prophase, metaphase, anaphase, and telophase. Prophase, metaphase, anaphase, and telophase. So stages of mitosis. Before going to this slide, I would like to discuss something about the stages of the cell. Stages of the cell. Generally, we can say that cell have following two stages. Stages of a cell. Cell have following two stages. One is called resting phase. One is called resting phase. And the second one is called division phase. The second one refers to division phase. So resting phase is also called interphase. It is the phase in which cell prepare itself for the division. And when cell prepare for the division, it enter in division phase. So what's the raw material is required for the cell division? So before going to cell division, the cell prepare itself for the division. The cell division required the enzyme, different types of the enzyme required in a cell division, different types of protein is required for the cell division, and as well as the DNA replication is required. So in resting phase, the cell prepare itself. They produce the necessary enzyme for the cell division. They synthesize the necessary protein for the cell division, and they do the DNA replication. They make the DNA copies. So in interphase, these are the main events that occur in a cell. The first one, cell grow in size. DNA is copied. In simple word, we can say DNA replication is occurred, and the cell prepare for the division. The necessary proteins and the enzymes are synthesized. So, for example, this is the cells, and this cell wanted to wanted to do division. So, these cells increase in a size. In simple word, we can say they become grow. The DNA replication is occur. And DNA make its own copies. Interphase Hopal mean phases G1 phase, G2 phase, S phases, but these material are not included in the syllabus at the O level. So the second phase is the prophase. So what's the main events occur in prophase? After the interphase, when the cell entered become in prophase, so the nuclear membrane disappear. This is the cells before the prophase, and this is the cell which enter in a prophase. So what's the main change that you observed between these two cells? So the main change here, the chromosome is present in uncondensed form. Here the chromosome is present in thread-like structure. When cell enter to prophase, the chromosome become condensed. So this is the one main change that occurred in prophase. The chromosome become condensed. The second change occurred in prophase. Nuclear membrane disappear. This is the nuclear membrane. So when cell enter to prophase, the nuclear membrane disappear. And the third one is spindle fiber formation is occurred. What is spindle fiber? A spindle fiber is a protein. These are the protein, elongated protein, which helps in division, which helps in cell division. So by summarizing, we can say in prophase, the following three main events is occur. The first one, chromosome become condensed. The second one, nuclear membrane become disappeared. And the third one is spindle fiber formation is occur. What is spindle fiber? A spindle fiber is a protein which helps in a division. After prophase, the cell become enter to metaphase. So in metaphase, one main change is occur. All the chromosomes are arranged in the center of the cell. All chromosomes are arranged at the center of a cells, and it make a metal plate. So this phase is called metaphase. This phase is called metaphase, and this plate is called metaphase plate. So one main events occur only in metaphase, which is the all chromosomes arranged at the center of the cells. So after metaphase, anaphase, So what happens in anaphase? So in anaphase, the chromosome split at the center. This is the general structure of the chromosome. Chromosome is made up from the two sister chromatid. This is the one chromatid, and this is the second chromatid. And the two chromatids are bind to one another by a specific point. This point is called centromere. This point is called centromere. So the spindle fiber attach with the chromosome by centromere, and each spindle fiber attract the chromosome toward itself. So as a result, the chromosome becomes split at the center of chromosome, which is called centromere, and half chromosome move one side and half chromosome move downward, and half chromosome move upward. So this is the spindle fiber. This is the spindle fiber. So in anaphase, the chromosome becomes split at the centromere. Half chromosome move upward and half chromosome move downward. Yeah, in other words, we can say half chromosome move one pole and half chromosome move to other pole. Telophase is the last phase after the anaphase. Telophase phase is occurred. So in telophase, the main events which is occurred, the nucleus become divide, which is called karyokinesis, which is called karyokinesis. Karyo mean karyon, and kinesis mean division. So division of nucleus is refers to karyokinesis. Division of nucleus is called karyokinesis. So in telophase, the karyokinesis occur. A single cell divide, sorry, a single nucleus divide, and it produces two nucleus. So karyokinesis is occurred. Nuclear membrane appeared, and as well as the cell membrane invagination is occurred, and after that the cytokinesis process is also occurred. And as a result, a single cell divide and it produces two daughter cell. So what's the main events occur in telophase? In telophase, two main events is occur. The first one is, for example, this is the general structure of a cell, and this is the cell membrane, and this is the nucleus of a cell. So when cell enter into telophase, the first step is karyokinesis is occur. What is karyokinesis? Karyokinesis mean division of nucleus. Division of nucleus. And after the division of nucleus, the cytokinesis occur. Cytokinesis mean division of cytoplasm is occur. So after the karyokinesis, the cytokinesis is occur. I mean the cytoplasm division is occur. Division of cytoplasm is occur. So enterophase karyokinesis occur, and in the cytokinesis, after the cytokinesis, the karyokinesis occur, and after the karyokinesis, cytokinesis is occurred. So by summarizely, we can say that mitosis, this is the cytokinesis, and this is the karyokinesis. So by summarizely, we can say in mitosis, a single cell divide and it produces two daughter cells. A cell is passes from the different phases, and different events, different changes is occur in each phases. For example, this is the prophase. So in prophase, the chromosome become condensed, chromosome become visible, nuclear membrane disappear. While in case of metaphase, all chromosome arrange in the center. In anaphase, the chromosome becomes split at the centromere. Half chromosome move one side and half chromosome move to the other side. Half chromosome moves to the respective folds. In telophase, the cytokinesis and the karyokinesis is occurred. Here are the some past paper questions related to the mitosis process occur. The first one is state the two features of the daughter cell produced by the mitosis. So in simple way, the daughter cell which is produced as a result of mitosis, they have the same number of the chromosome. They have the same number of chromosome. So the first feature, they have same number of chromosome with respect to parental cell, with respect to parental cell. And the second feature, these cells are identical. These cells are identical. These cells are identical. The second common most question is, why is mitosis is important in living organism? So the simple living organism, for example, amoeba, paramecium, and bacteria, these organisms use mitosis process for the division, for the reproduction, which is called asexual reproduction. So in many unicellular living organism and many simple living organism use a mitosis process for the reproduction. And it is also responsible for the repairing, for the wound of the healing, and for the replacement of the dead cell. So mitosis is very important. Mitosis involved in asexual reproduction, in asexual reproduction, and it is also help in a growth. It is also help in a growth plus development. Growth plus development. The last question is, put the stages of mitosis in correct order. So, the first phase is prophase. This is the prophase. And after prophase, metaphase. And after metaphase, anaphase is occur. And after anaphase, telophase is occur. And the first one is what? The interphase. So in this case, prophase, then metaphase, then anaphase, and then the telophase. This is the correct order of the phases of the mitosis in which a cell is passes from these stages and produce a two daughter cells. Importance of the cell division. So cell division is very important. It helps in growth. It helps in development, and it also, the cell division is also uses by the most living organism for the asexual reproduction. Real life example: cut on the skin heal due to the cell division, and the children grow taller due to the mitosis process. So I would like to summarize my the topic. These are the short classroom activity that probably we can do by the students in a class after the teaching the topic. So in today's lesson, we have discussed about the cell division. Cell division is a process in which a single cell divide and produce daughter cells. The cell division have following two types. One is called mitosis, and the second one is called meiosis. Mitosis is mostly occur in somatic cell. As a result of mitosis, the two daughter cell is produced. Meiosis is mostly occur in germ cells, and in case of meiosis cell, as a result of meiosis cell, the four daughter cell is produced. And these are the some assessment question that at the end of the lesson probably be asked from the students. Thank you so much for your lesson.